What's up, y'all? I wanted to come and share with you my new everyday makeup routine. This look is going to be eyewear friendly because your girl ran out of contacts, so I've been having to wear my glasses a lot lately, but I'm not letting that stop me from looking cute. So always, before you do any makeup, you definitely want to start with a clean face. I moisturized and primed off camera, and I can leave all of those details in the description box below. This eyebrow pencil that I'm using is not name brand. I actually found it on Amazon for 99 cents. I will leave that linked below as well. Filling in my brows normally takes me a minute, but if you all want me to do a detailed eyebrow tutorial, just let me know in the comment section below and I can do that. I always clean up my eyebrows with the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I prefer the shade Warm Honey under my brows to give me a highlighted, lifted look. And then to clean up on top, I go in with the concealer closest to my skin tone, which is going... I did not have a brush near me at the time to blend out my concealer, so I just use what God gave me, the best tool on earth, which are my fingers. They are perfect for blending in your makeup if you don't have anything else. After my brows are done, I move on to the rest of my face. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills foundation stick. I do not remember the exact shade, but I will check and leave it in the description box below. So what I'm basically doing to speed up my makeup routine is I'm spot concealing with my foundation stick. So I'm basically going over all of the dark spots of my face with the foundation stick, and then I'm going to go in and blend that all in. This has honestly saved me so much time. I used to go over my entire face with like one shade, then highlight, then contour, concealing, and also color correcting, but like all of that is really unnecessary. If you find a good concealer or a thick or full coverage foundation, it works just as good as concealer, color correcting, and all of the above. So you just cover everything at once, then go in with your highlighting, then go in with your contour. I'm telling you, it's going to make your makeup so much faster. Now again, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealers to highlight my face. Now I've been doing something different with my highlight. I used to highlight based off of what I saw the Instagram and TikTok girlies doing. However, that has not been working for me. So I decided to, go back, take a minute to evaluate my face. And now I'm highlighting based on what works for me and my face shape. So I have a more ovally face shape, and I like to keep my highlight directed in the center of my face because I feel like the center of my face is most flattering. So instead of taking my highlight all the way up my cheekbones, like near my eyebrows, I keep it right there in the center of my face, as close to my nose as I can. Also, to give you that gradient, that nice soft blend, I use two different concealers. The first one is in the shade Toffee, and the second concealer is in the shade Warm Honey. So I put down this like warm shaded concealer first, and then I go in with a lighter cool tone concealer, and this keeps it bright near the center of my face, which is really what I want for my face shape. Anyway, you can blend your concealer out with whatever you choose. I will be using a beauty blender. Make sure that if you do choose a beauty blender that it is damp, and I'm also spraying mine with a setting spray, and this is going to help set and blend all of the concealer into the rest of my makeup. Now also with the blending, like I mentioned before, when I blend my concealer, I make sure not to blend it too far out. So I place it directly under my eye towards the center of my face, and I want to keep it there. So when I'm blending, I make sure not to blend my concealer too far out so that it stays in the center of my face. And just a disclaimer, you can do your makeup however you choose. I just prefer to do my makeup this way because I've noticed that this is what's most flattering for my face. And I really encourage you to do some research on different face shapes and try to figure out what yours is so that your makeup can be best suited for your face shape as well, because my face shape may not be the same as yours, so these techniques that I'm using may not work for you. But if you do the research, I'm sure you can find some similar techniques that will work really well for you. Also, definitely take your time blending. Like, if you want your makeup to look good, do not rush the blending. That is where you need to put the most time and the most effort. I'm setting with my favorite translucent setting powder from Laura Mercier Air. They are the GOAT. Right here I'm using a beauty blender to set my makeup. However, I've recently been using a powder puff. Check out my TikTok because the powder puffs are so much better than brushes, sponges, whatever else you use to set your makeup. And like I've been saying this entire time, even with the setting powder, I keep my highlight, I keep the powder under the eye. I do not bring it high upwards on the cheekbone. I like to keep everything towards the center of my face. And you'll notice that I don't set my entire face. That's because this powder does make the shade of my foundation and everything a little bit lighter, so I tend to only set with this powder in the lighter parts of my face, and the rest of my face I'm actually going to go over with contour and bronzer, so I don't have to use the translucent setting powder in the other areas. Now, this is a good tip if you are a beginner at makeup. If you are just starting out and you don't know what to get this eyeshadow palette from Morphe because it has all the shades and colors that you need for your entire face. I'm going to use the darkest brown in this eyeshadow palette to contour my cheekbones. And like I'm showing here, I'm contouring right under my cheekbone. You can literally see the hollows of my cheek, and that is where I'm going to put that deep cool tone brown shade from this eyeshadow palette. And I like to pack it on at first and then I blend it upwards. So I noticed that when I pack it on, like right there in the hollows of my cheeks, it makes my cheekbones stand out more. And again, everyone's highlighting and contouring is going to be different depending on their face shape. I don't like my big ass forehead or my long ass chin, so I heavily contour my chin and forehead as well. Again, getting multiple uses out of this one eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take all 4 of these little brown bronzy shades and I'm actually going to use those to bronze my entire face. Now, the bronzing is what makes this like soft glam. It just blends everything together. There is a really good bronzer by Black Radiance that I loved, but I hit the pan and I ran out. If you're interested in trying out that bronzer, I have it linked on my Amazon storefront, and that link as well will be in the description box. And after bronzing, I take a big fluffy brush and I dust away all of the translucent setting powder. I also use that brush to blend in everything on my face. So I blend in all of the powders on my face with the same brush. And again, back with this same palette from Morphe, I'm going to take this warm brown shade and I'm going to pop it all over my lid. Now, this is good for when you just need to leave the house or you just need to look, you know, put together and you don't want to do a whole eyeshadow look. It's best to put it towards the center of the lid and then just blend it outwards all over. But, you know, the lazy girl hack, you don't feel like doing a whole makeup look, just take one eyeshadow color and blend it all over. This is optional. I do it every now and then when I'm feeling extra. I take a dark brown eyeshadow and I use that to lightly contour my nose. There is no right or wrong way to contour your nose. I like to just follow the natural shadows of my nose. So I just follow that, and I'm using the best tool ever, again, my fingers, to blend out the contour on my nose. This is my favorite part, highlighting. I always do inner corner highlight. I know this is probably played out, but it looks great on me. Like I said, I love to keep the center of my face highlighted. I feel like that really accentuates my features. This highlighter I have had since college. Please do not ask me where it is from. It's some sort of palette that I stole from one of my friends in college. It doesn't have a name, but like I love this highlighter so much. So I'm not getting rid of it, but if I ever find out what it is or where it's from, I promise I will let y'all know. But until then, don't ask me. Now, this is the most important part if you want your makeup to last all day, especially if you're going to be wearing glasses. Set your face with setting spray, and I mean drench it, girl, drench it, drown your face in setting spray. And then you take your foundation brush or a beauty blender or whatever it is you use to blend your makeup in and blend the setting spray into your makeup. This is how you get it to last all day. We're almost done. This is my favorite mascara, the Maybelline Falsies. I've been wearing this since high school. Not wearing any lashes today because, like I said, I don't have any contacts, so I have to wear glasses, and glasses and lashes don't really mix. But if you want to add lashes to this look, that's all up to you. I found these lip liners on Amazon, and these were 99 cents as well. Now, I believe they're from Wet n Wild. I bought 2 of them. They're both in these dark brown colors. I will link them. They're also linked on my Amazon storefront. But lately, I've been doing this like Instagram girl pout. I've been overlining my lips just a little bit. I know my lips are like already big, just a little bit. But like I like for them to have that like Instagram pout. You know what I'm talking about? That like Instagram baddie makeup. So I overline my lips a little bit in the center, and then I connect it to my natural lip line on the outer parts. And this just makes my lips, I don't know how to explain it, but like you'll see it in the video. Like it gives my lips like this cute ass pout. And this lip liner is bomb. It's the perfect brown lip liner. And after I line my lips, I go in with my favorite lip gloss ever. This is NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. This is the perfect brown girl new lip combo. And y'all, that's really it. And you can do your makeup however you want to, but I've noticed that when you practice and you do the same look every day, it becomes muscle memory. So like now I can do my makeup in like 15 minutes and I look good every day. So this is literally my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching.